It's DB.
Huh?
She's getting stuff out of the car.
You made it here relatively safe.
It's Tanya putting on makeup.
Stop. Stop!
Don't be a Wesley. Don't be a Wesley.
Oh, guys, I gotta use my fancy tripod thing. And it's got the stabilizer, and I can just basically put it on a remote control.
Does Wesley talk like that?
Waiting on DB to get his shit together.
I got my shit together.
Are you gonna? We didn't bring Scott, so you can't carry that much stuff.
Stop that.
No.
Weird.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a French stretch. You get yelled at.
Because dog show people are like not nice.
How do you keep smelling weed? Alright, we're back. We're finished with the convention. Josh and I. Tanya's in the car. And we're about to go get some food.
Yeah, because, you know, we're smelling all this weed. It's giving us the munchies.
Yeah. I want to go to CC's.
Let's go to CC.
So,
You're
yeah.
driving, you're buying, so.
Yep.
Tanya, it's not your choice. It's Dee's choice. Deal with it.
I know a Nerf dart when I see it. That's a Nerf dart.
What were you doing?
So we're about to go to CC's. Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Is that
heard what
really
she
why?
just
I
said.
have to fight DB right now. DB, we're gonna fight.
Let's go. Boom.
Ah, what's that look like?
Your car.
Whoa. Don't litter, people. Don't litter.
What's happening?
What?
No! No!
Too late. I already got you.
No pictures, please.
I already got you. All right. We just left CC's. What? We just left CC's. Oh, I love that. That was beautiful. Oh, yeah. It smelled good.
Smell good.
So, yeah, we just left CC's. About to go on our way home. You know, hopefully my car's still there. It better be. My car there? Yeah, it's there. Okay. I swear, if my car wasn't here, I would cry.
We're not in the most upsetting of areas.
Yeah. I would cry.
Trends, that's all I've
Like, if my car was stolen right now, I would probably cry. I would probably cry. You guys would...
Like, I almost cried when I thought you stole my phone.
No one stole your phone. You thought you lost your phone.
God, I was so scared.
I told you, I had you.
You didn't.
Yes, I did. I
Was
showed
I
you the
playing a
phone.
game at the time?
I showed you the phone.
Was I sitting
like,
down and
no,
playing
it
the
was
game?
after the game. After we finished the game. Like, we showed...
I don't think I realized that that's what you were doing with the pocket thing.
What do you think it was?
You, like, just didn't even realize until after the fact.
First of all, I went back over to the video game place. Then I went to the bathroom. Then I went to information. Then I went like everywhere.
Somebody see my phone?
Yeah.
It's a super phone. The Legend of Zelda. Oh my god.
Please tell me you see the phone.
My life.
Can you call it? Can you call it real quick? Use your phone to call it. Still not as bad as when she made us walk all the way back to the car
That was bad.
to find it, and it was in her butt the whole time.
So I guess every single time when you're like,
Hey!
you know, I guess every single time when we say, you know, where we ask, hey, where's something? And you say in your butt.
It's usually where it's supposed to be at.
So
It was like for real in my butt.
It was for real in her butt.
As soon as I felt him touch my butt, I was like, damn it. I felt him pull something out.
It was kind of funny.
The thing is, I touched my back pocket and I didn't feel the hard phone.
And like, I didn't think to look at it either because like,
That's where I always put my phone. So.
why do girls put their phone in back pockets
Because
anyway?
I don't have any other pockets. It looks like I
I mean,
pockets
but
on here,
that's the
they're not
first thing
real.
you sit down on. You sit down on your
That's
butt.
why I always take my phone out of my pocket.
I mean, but you can't remember every single time that it's gonna be back there. Unless it's
Tanya will
like,
remember every single time that it's back there.
it's like, heck, sometimes I forget I bring my wallet and I have a chain attached to it.
How do you? I never forget to bring my wallet or my keys or anything like that.
I forget to bring my wallet sometimes and I have a chain attached to it and I'm just like, oh shit, I forgot my wallet. Cause like, you know, sometimes when you're changing like your pants or whatever, you don't exchange everything over, and I keep a lot of things in my pants pockets. So I gotta have a lot of
Mom's
stuff.
pockets 2.0.
Yep, pockets 2.0. Like surprisingly, I don't have cargo pants on today.
You should. I'm just trying. You told me to hold this damn thing. I'm trying to hold the damn thing.
Oh.
I'm trying to do it in a way that I can hold it without like fucking making my hand go dumb.
Dumb?
You shaking your leg?
Yeah. Why is it messing you up?
No, the whole car was shaking. I was
Oh,
like,
sorry.
I got nervous for a second. I was like,
I don't realize you're doing it.
I was like, oh shit, no. I don't need my car shaking.
It's either that or bright money.
We'll just go over there and get a new one.
Nah.
Yeah.
McGeorge Collision Center.
Why are they not there?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're rushing them. They want to get into an accident.
What
Don't
if they
crash,
were
dude. Don't crash, bro.
What if they were rushing him and they were rushing?
Mm.
Get it? Get it, you guys? Get it? Get it?
Yes.
Tanya's mentally handicapped.
Yes, I get it.
Oh, that one made me laugh. What are we doing this going? What are you
Like I
doing,
said,
Cam?
it's probably pooping.
You know what I want for
Like a. Why don't you guys
birthday?
get like an answer machine and
messages
Green light.
for 'em?
yeah, leave messages.
Cause it'll be like all of me just saying, "Gizzy, I hate you."
Oh, you like him. I
Is-
come home sometimes and you guys are
Touching me all the time, BB. God.
Then shut up.
Yeah, we're recording.
Alright.
Huh?
I said, babe,
What?
shut your mouth.
Babe, we're fucking recording. Stop the fucking up.
You're gonna sleep.
So
Fuck you,
we're almost on the last. We're on the last leg stretch home. So we're just gonna do a little review of what's going on. So
We've been driving in the car for the last hour and a half.
yep. So Josh,
What?
review of the day.
I got up, took a shower, brushed my teeth, did my hair, got dressed, waited for Tanya to sew my pants. Then I waited for DB to get ready. Then we left. Got some Dunkin'. Drove up here. Had a convention. Then we left. Got some CC's. Now we're on our way back. Did some
Nice.
interviews.
Nice.
Said recap the day.
Yeah.
No, we went to Virginia Comic Con.
So what'd you think about it?
I mean, it was like a smaller version of Tidewater Comic Con, but it's still relatively new.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. So you can touch me, but I can't touch you.
Yep.
So okay. All right, I see how that goes. Anyway, yeah, it was quaint. It was like quiet, you know, chill, relaxed nature and everything. I think they'll probably end up moving to a bigger venue once they get bigger.
Well, yeah, because the venue they were in wasn't that. I mean, it was a decent sized venue for what they had, but
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't need to be bigger yet.
Yeah. At least it wasn't like a really small like library or something like that, because you won't be able to hold all those people. Because it was a good number of people.
Oh yeah, it got crowded there towards the end.
Yeah.
And somebody hit the gate. It's funny.
Yeah, it was a good number of people there. You know.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the vendors and everything?
I mean, we met a couple of good ones, a couple of local ones closer down to our area, which you'll see when you watch the video.
Yeah.
You'll suck. By y'all, I mean like Wes, Dre, Scott, DB,
What?
everybody but me in the background.
Okay.
Hey.
But I mean, like, it's just one of those deals where it's like, I mean, all these local level cons, They're really cool. You see different things, especially the one that now we went out to like Richmond, a little bit further out of where we normally go.
Yeah.
We've seen a bunch of different people that we haven't seen before.
True.
Which I think, you know, makes things a lot more interesting on my end. Because I mean, after a certain point of doing all these local shows, you start seeing the same people over and over and over and over again.
Exactly. Yeah, getting out there, seeing new people, new faces, and everything like that. There were a couple of local, like I think I remember seeing Xeno books there.
I don't remember seeing Xeno books.
Yeah, there were some of the comic places, like one of the comic book places that was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really nice seeing, you know, the crowd there, and I saw actually people that we interviewed at RobCon, so that was nice.
And there's a couple people that we saw at Tidewater Comic Con were up there, so that was cool. Of course, you got the interview of Power Ranger, that was cool.
Yeah. Got the also AMA was also there, AMA Mid Atlantic.
Yeah.
They had their booth set up there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these places, they aren't on high level, so they communicate with one another and, you know, have like rent out space and everything.
Well, I mean, it's just like any other vendor. You can buy a vendor space and set it up. Because you're not really in direct competition with another convention.
Yeah.
Unless it's the same weekend. You know what I mean? I mean, we all know there's tension between AMA and NecoCon.
Yeah.
But that's just because of how it's whoever. You know, now RovCon is coming to the scene. You know, they're going to be growing. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I really hope RovCon turns into that true sci-fi convention that they want to be.
Oh, yeah.
And not just another anime convention.
Yeah. But this one was strictly a comic book, because I don't think I saw but probably 2 or 3 anime cosplayers.
Yeah, there's a few anime cosplayers up there. There's a few booths more anime directed.
Yeah.
But everything was more geared towards the comic world, which I'm liking, because like I'm getting kind of burned out on anime conventions myself. But that's just me. I really kind of want to go to MagFest.
It's a good, yeah, I would like to go to MagFest as well.
See if we can make that happen.
It's a different feel. I don't know. It feels different going to a comic convention than it is going to an anime convention.
Well, I mean, you go to a comic convention. Here's my take on it. You go to a comic convention. You have people from 15-year-olds just getting into it to 60-plus-year-olds that have been reading comics their whole life.
Right.
And everybody in between. And there's enough stuff in the comic world where you can bring people that aren't just strictly into anime, like an anime conventions.
Right.
Like, you saw a lot of families coming to comic convention.
Right.
Because, you know, there's stuff to do, there's stuff to show the kids, you know, the parents are going to get it. Or like an anime convention, unless the parents are into the anime, they're not going to get it.
Yeah.
Or unless they're like the newer, younger generation, like our generation, they're not going to get it. So that's why, like, you see a lot more variety of attendees at a Comic-Con versus a anime convention. But again, though, anime conventions, they're more about the cosplayer, too. You know? If you notice, like, you go to an anime convention, there's hundreds upon thousands of people in cosplays. And then you got masquerades, and fashion shows, and everything else designed to hype up the cosplayer. Which there's nothing wrong with that. You go to a Comic-Con, you got celebrity guests, old TV show personalities, pro wrestlers, you know, more, hey, look who we brought to come see you. You know what I mean?
Well, it could also be because of who they bring with the...
What's going on over there?
I don't know. There's a lot of buses.
Yeah.
Going past Hampton Coliseum and seeing a lot of...
Oop, God, I just broke the camera.
Yeah. Seeing a lot of buses and people out there.
Buses and people out there.
But, I don't know about that, because you have a lot of guests and stuff at anime conventions.
Yeah, but like,
it's just a lot of people don't know them, because it's like, okay, the media, TV is always gonna say, hey, here's such and such who did this. you know, they're on TV a lot. It's like for anime, we just know a voice, and it's like they did the voices of this, and unless it's somebody like Stephen Bloom or Johnny Young Bosch,
who's been in
like,
everything.
Yeah, they've been in everything. You don't really know who they are.
And that's what I'm getting at. Like, if you're not part of, huh?
You gotta turn a little bit so you can see yourself.
I don't want to see myself. No, what I'm getting at is like at an anime convention, unless you're part or like into the anime culture, you're not going to get it.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you go to a video game convention, I feel like you'll have you'll probably have more cosplayers, but it'll feel more like a Comic Con. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. You go to these, I go to a reptile convention.
Yeah.
Completely different feel than any of the stuff we do.
What, Jake the Snake isn't there?
No, Jake the Snake isn't there. But like, it's a completely different type of feel.
Right.
It's like going to a car show. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's just a fancy word for a convention. Car show.
Yeah.
It's just
Not gonna see some of the people.
no.
And
I mean, if you go to like New York City Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con, you're going to have a huge turnout. All the movies or studios and everything else, they're going to do a lot of release parties there because it's going to get a lot of coverage because they know it's a big deal.
right.
You go to NekoCon or Otakon or Katsucon. I mean, Otakon and Katsucon are huge conventions comparatively, bringing in big name people like voice actors and developers and all this other shit. But you're not going to know them unless you're part of that world.
True.
And that's the only thing that's the major difference between, I feel, a comic book convention such as Tidewater Comic Con or Virginia Comic Con, because that's where we're at, versus an anime convention. It's just, in my opinion, I feel like a comic convention is going to be much more approachable to the general public, not just the super fans.
Right. Yeah, because they do have more fans of comic books than they do of anime and manga.
Well, it's not even fans of comic books. Like, if you're looking for something to do with the kids, you can take them there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there'll be stuff to do with the kids there.
Yeah, and also there's a lot of niche things at anime conventions that you see them do, you see like the people do, and you don't really understand it. Like, remember a couple of years ago when they had the caramel dancing, and everybody at anime conventions were doing that?
Oh, with the Hayatsumiku or whatever?
No, like the little like that thing, like they do the dancing thing where they do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you have that, or you
that's
have
a
like
Vocaloid thing though. That's
it's not a Vocaloid thing. It was a I don't want to get into it.
Alright,
but
we'll
anyway,
subject for another podcast.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, I think I really like the fact that this convention, like the place where they held it was, other than it not having like any rooms for like specific panels, but they made sure that the major guests that they had, like if they had like a panel discussion or something set up, they had a section separated from them. I mean, it was a little loud because you could still hear what was going on.
But again, though, it's a brand new convention. Right. It's not like something that's been set up. It doesn't have the space or anything like that. But again, though, you're not going to go and have a full convention center for your first year out. Yeah. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. There's no way you're going to sell out. There's no way you're going to make the money back you put into it. You got to start it small and work your way up. So,
you see, they still got the wristband thing.
Oh yeah.
And even Tidewater Comic Con, they've got the wristband. I mean,
oh no, they don't got the wristband. They got the lanyards now.
Oh yeah, they did have lanyards this year. But it was like cotton string. Like
it was, but it was nice cotton string.
Yeah.
It was high
but
quality.
Remember last year they had these wristbands.
Yeah, they did have wristbands the year before. But again, that's all comes with the growth of a convention.
Growth and expansion.
Look at NekoCon. But they had the hard plastic badges instead of the slip-in badges like they used to have. So I mean, it's just things like that you notice when you keep going to conventions year after year, and the same ones year after year too.
And I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard something about Tidewater Comic Con and Richmond VA Comic Con merging, because they have another date for Richmond VA Comic Con later this year.
Yeah, it's in October.
Yeah.
And then they have a Hampton Comic Con sometime this year too.
Yeah, that's in October as well.
But my thing is, are all these Comic Cons the same Comic Con? Or are they just different companies producing conventions?
I I know that Tidewater Comic Con is ran by Mike Federale.
Right.
I know that. He is a Virginia Beach native. But as far as the Richmond Comic Con and the Hampton Comic Con, I'm not sure.
I feel like...
But I know they're not under Wizard World.
I feel like they're going to saturate the market with Comic Cons. You know what I mean? Because there's only so many Comic Cons you can have, and they're just going to be stagnant. You can't have one a month and expect them all to be crazy. You know what I mean? We're in the tunnel.
Yeah.
We're going through a tunnel right now. I'm sorry, people. It's just how it happens. If you live in Virginia, Hampton Roads area, you're going to drive through a tunnel at some point in your day.
Or over a bridge.
Or over a bridge. Or through construction.
Yeah. And a lot of traffic.
Yeah. Or you're going to see somebody dressed in blue camouflage. It's just the nature of the game.
Yep.
But again, you can't have a Comic-Con every month. Yes, it's in a different city, but you're still drawing from the same audience.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Tidewater Comic Con was a good indication of like the health of the comic convention area.
Oh yeah.
But like Richmond Comic Con, I see if you have those two, they're far enough away from each other where you're going to draw from two different sources.
Oh yeah.
If you have like a Chesapeake Comic Con and a Hampton Comic Con and a Virginia Beach Comic Con, you're gonna just saturate it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, and especially now that we're going into the con season, where the same people that would go to a Comic Con are also the same people that would go to an anime con. But if you have it on the same weekend, like going up against a bigger anime convention, you're going to lose probably a good 35 to 40% of your
unless they're on completely like different coasts of the country.
True.
You know, because you've got San Diego Comic Con. And then you've got Otakon, which I think is like the week after.
Yeah.
So.
And it's in July.
Yeah.
And you got 4th of July. You got a bunch of other shit going on. It's the middle of summer. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, for me, I work a retail environment. Summertime just kills me. So I couldn't go to them. I mean, I could if I had enough time to plan, but maybe next year. That is a goal for next year, by the way. Try to go see you.
Awesome. Make sure you sign up for the website. We'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, it's just too early for me. I mean, I need to know when it is so I can put it out for it. But anyway, we're rambling, personal stuff on the quest for, I don't know, we're just driving. We just went on an adventure. It wasn't a quest for anything. We were just doing some runs. We leveled up our nerddom.
Yes, leveled it up.
I mean, I got to interview Austin St. John.
Oh, it was so good.
I mean, First of all, it didn't really hit me until I actually started talking to him. That was the fucking Red Ranger.
Like when I saw him, as soon as you like started asking him questions and we were talking to him, I was like, oh my god,
fucking talking to my childhood hero.
We're talking to the Red fucking Ranger.
Jason. We're talking to the Red Ranger. The very first original Red Ranger.
The leader of the Power Rangers.
Do you know how huge that is?
That was...
For a kid that was part of the freaking fan club that had every freaking action figure and toy possible for Power Rangers. Oh my god. Dude. It's huge. And you can tell I was rattled too for a quick second. Oh my god, it was bad. But still though, that's like meeting your favorite sports guy almost.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, you're so cool.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. It's like with comic conventions, or if you go to like sports, entertainment, I guess book signings or anything like that, you meet these people that are significant to you, that have touched you in a way in your life and whatnot. Like, hey, I used to watch you every Saturday morning.
Dude, I collected your action figures.
You had an action figure of yourself. Like I
had every version of that action figure.
Like they're now going to make a movie using
your likeness.
Your likeness, like the character that you helped establish. They're about to make a movie based off that. You were also in that movie. You were in a movie yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was great. That was like just amazing.
Freaking crazy talking to him.
Yeah. And he was just like a down to earth guy. It's like,
I mean, it just, it's just talking to him. He wasn't like all up on himself either.
Yeah.
He was trying, you know, of course he's trying to push his stuff coming up, which by the way, check out the order. It looks really cool.
Yes, it does. It really does look cool. And also, we're gonna have a footage of his panel, like some footage from his panel that he did, and he's talking about like, you know, some of the stuff that he did like in the meantime, and how he was actually like, he left the whole scene from everybody, and everybody made up these rumors about like, oh, did you hear about Jason from Power Rangers? He's dead, or there was the rumor about he did like porn or something like that.
Yeah. Which is all false. It's 100% false.
100% false. 100% false. He went into the military. He served our country.
He was a paramedic for a while.
Yep.
I mean,
he was also in the he was fireman?
No, he's a paramedic.
He was paramedic?
Yeah.
I thought he was a fireman.
No, he said he was emergency response.
Oh, okay, emergency response.
Yeah. He did it for like 12 years. I think he said it was Sterling, Virginia.
And yep, that's right.
Yeah.
And he was gone from the scene for the whole time. And then his friend Walter Jones, who plays Zach, the Black Ranger, had called him and told him, hey, you need to get back over here, get back in the scene, because we're blowing up now. Like, everything that we did, we're blowing up. And he was like, he was kind of like, you know, I don't know if I want to do that, you know, go back into the scene, go everything like that.
But he's at that
I'll
point,
see what it's like.
Yeah, he's at that point now where it's like, dude, just go revel in it.
Yeah.
Just go enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
You became an icon at a young age. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, life happens. Whatever happened with him and the crew and all that other stuff. But again, it's just enjoy it. Enjoy being an icon to so many people.
Right, because it's like he helped a lot of children, like,
so many people
grow up or whatnot. When they needed that role model in their life, he was there. It's like, you may not, I hate to say it, some people may not have had like dads or, you know, older brothers in their lives or whatever, but they had Jason, Zach, Billy, Tommy.
I got excited every morning to wake up and watch Power Rangers. See we go out and just whoop ass. You know what I mean?
Right. And as he said also, it's also they taught you a lesson too. They taught you like life lessons. I mean, it was like 90s kind of corny type things or whatever like that, but it worked back then. It
early
was like,
90s too.
Yeah, it worked. It was like early 90s stuff, and it worked because it was like this type of stuff that we're seeing. It was like watching Saved by the Bell and Walker Texas Ranger mixed with like Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, that's a good mix. Walker Texas Ranger, Star Trek, Saved by the Bell, all mixed in together.
So you're teenagers with attitude.
Yes. Teenagers with attitude.
But again, gonna wrap this up here because we're almost back to base. I think we're, I don't know where we're at on power.
We're like full because I charged it with my portable battery, but yeah.
Oh, well, fuck you too, DB. Yeah, so it was a good time. Good time.
Very good time.
So
we're gonna post up the videos for the met a cool local artist from Chesapeake.
Ice cream pens.
Yes.
Dude, that kid has me blown back with his talent, dude. We're gonna post up the interview with him.
Right.
He's like
in
what?
Our backyard.
I know, right?
It's like literally, it's like this is his first convention that he's ever been to, and
yo, I really hope this kid. His name's Devin. I forget his last name, but it's in the video. I really hope he just freaking takes off with it because he has such a cool idea.
Yeah. Such
a great idea, and we gave him a few ideas too. I hope he takes them and runs with them.
Yeah.
Because whenever the backroom crew gives you an idea, we're not going to take any part of it. That's your idea. It's our gift to you. We're like, hey man, have you thought about this? Take it.
Go ahead with it. Yeah, and then we met the pillow people.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Brienne's so cool.
Oh yeah,
Brienne's so crafty.
When I saw the pillows, I was just like,
dude, those pillows were high quality pillows, man. They're little throw pillows. You'll see them in one of the in the video that we post up later, but it's a throw pillow of like a super whatever kind of nerdum that you're into, and the sun is like right behind the camera. There's nothing I can do about it. But she had a Sailor Moon pillow drawn up. It's like Sailor Moon Crystal era. But like the feathers and the wings and the way everything was, like the feathers, like if you go down the center of a feather, you know how the feather like comes out like a pattern. It looked just like that in the sew pattern. I mean, it was so much detail in these things.
It's beautiful.
Just absolutely. I mean, I've already told Tanya like I'm getting a set. So I mean, another person you want to. She's out in what? Mechanicsville? Martinsville.
Martinsville, yeah.
So we'll post her video up there too.
So, yep.
Just remember when I said this her webpage thing. Actually, put it right there when I say that.
Yeah, I will.
Bam.
Yeah. So, yeah, this has been our quest to Richmond, VA Comic Con. I guess this will go up as like a little kind of podcast vlog type thing. So we will see you guys next time. And show some class. Act like you've been somewhere
I
before.
don't know why he wants us to show class. It's so dumb.
You're dumb.
Fuck you, DB. How the fuck do I stop this thing from recording?